What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the first ever Mash and Drum Advent Calendar video series. It is day 7. Christmas is quickly upon us. Been listening to some Christmas music. Grinch, what about you? Do you listen to any Christmas? Do you like music?
Yes, of course I like music.
Yeah, what do you listen to?
I don't want to say.
What do you mean? Who do you listen to? What's the big deal?
Please don't make me say it.
Dude, just tell me who you like to listen to.
The Who.
I walked right into that one. What's up, folks? Welcome back to the Mash and Drum Whiskey Room. I am Jason C. Like, subscribe, do all the things to help keep the channel growing for the rest of the year. If this is your first time watching the Advent Calendar series, here is how it works. A few weeks ago, I asked my mother and my girlfriend to pick 25 random bottles in my whiskey room, anything. Make up 25 samples for the 25 days of Christmas for the first ever Mash and Drum Advent Calendar that I have dubbed How Much Would I Pay Mash and Drum Advent Calendar Countdown to Christmas Day. Each day leading up to Christmas, I will open a sample, nose it, taste it, maybe guess what it is, and determine how much I would pay for the whiskey. After I name my price, I will reveal the sample in this advent calendar, and we can see what I was sipping on and compare my value to the actual value. So, day 7, here we go. I can already see this is a very, very light colored whiskey. Yeah, look at the color on that. That looks like apple juice. A little bit of apple juice in the glass, maybe. All right, here we go. Oh, I think we have our first single malt scotch. I think we have our first scotch. This is malty. It is fruity. Man, light honey. Apple for days. I know I said apple juice. Maybe that's why I'm saying apple. I am. I'm getting like red apple peel. It's hard to kind of determine the age here, but right now it feels very bright, very light. Let's give it a try. Wow, this is very, very fruity. It's almost juicy on the palate. There's just so much fruit forwardness going on here. And when you get into the honey, you get into like this juicy apple, maybe pear as well. All of it just kind of coming together. Super bright, super fruit forward. All right, so you gotta have to shift the mindset now. Now I'm like thinking, now I'm in the scotch side of my brain. Like what region is this? So first of all, it's not peated. I'm not getting any peated notes here. I don't think it's cast strength. It's coming off pretty light, easy sipping. So I'm thinking right off the bat, we have either a Highland or maybe a Speyside. It doesn't have any of like that saltiness or funkiness. So I don't think it's anything coastal or anything from Campbelltown. So I'm just gonna stick with Speyside. I think I'm gonna lean Speyside here. I'll say 90 proof. I mean, that's a pretty like generic Scotch like proof most of the time, maybe a little bit higher. I'm not getting some super like aged notes, but Scotch just ages differently than bourbon does. Sometimes you could have a single malt Scotch that's been aging for, about 20 years, and it could have not even so much oak, but just way more depth of flavor and fruit flavor. I'm not getting any sherry in this. I'm not getting any secondary cask maturation. I think this is all ex-bourbon. This is all vanilla, rich fruit, a little bit of floral to it. Let's have one more sip here. Yeah, I'm starting to get some darker flavors here that could suggest a higher age. I don't know, maybe it's around 15 years old. Again, I'm sticking with 90 proof. It may even be lower than that. Maybe 86, 86 is a pretty popular proof too. I'm just gonna stay with 90. I am getting a nice spice here, so maybe it is a tick above 86. But as far as what I would pay for this, I mean, it's pretty good. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, for a Scotch like this, a low proofer, it's good, it's juicy, it's fruity. Maybe I'd pay about 60 bucks for this. I mean, it's pretty good. This could be like a really good like entry Scotch for some people. So I don't know. That's what I'm gonna go with because I think that's what's mainly in the whiskey room. So let's stick with that. Let's find out what it is. All right, day number 7 is all the way over here. Let's grab that one. All right, let's see what we got. Holy crap. This is not a $60 whiskey. This is the Glenmorangie 1998 86 proof single malt Scotch. Let me grab the bottle. This is what is in this glass. This is the Glenmorangie 1998 Grand Vintage Malt. How do you even open this thing? Oh, here it is. All right, here we go. Look at that. So from my understanding, this is actually a 25-year-old single malt scotch from what I recollect. 25 years old, 86 proof. And this retails for about, I think about $800. Now, I got this as a gift, believe it or not. And holy crap. Let me take the bottle out. All right, so here's the bottle, which looks beautiful. I can't even believe that they found this bottle. I usually have it in the corner there, but I guess they found it. And here it is. Glenmorangie 1998 Grand Vintage. This is about an $800 bottle. What did I say, 60 bucks? I think being 86 proof, yeah, it's 25 years old, but it doesn't really taste that way. But that's sometimes what you get with some of these higher end single malt scotches. You know, the flavors are great. It's really juicy, very fruity, maybe like a hint of chocolate there. But for the most part, at 86 proof, some of this stuff just falls a little bit too flat for me. So this is probably the worst value we found in the advent calendar. I'm sure there are drinkers that would appreciate this more than I would. Like I said, it is very, rich and fruity, but there's absolutely no finish on this whiskey. Maybe that's what some people want, but I'd rather have a little bit more oomph when it comes to my single malt scotch. So let's add the Glenmorangie 1998 Grand Vintage to the calendar right there, so we can, keep track of all this. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. This one was a big surprise. It was our first single malt. If you enjoyed it, hit that subscribe button below. Please hit the like button. And if you haven't yet, follow me on Instagram. Let me know what you think about this one. Is this what you expected? I surely did not expect this. I was looking over there for a bottle that they grabbed. Did not think they looked in that back corner and grabbed this particular bottle. Absolutely crazy. And with that said, like I always say, it's not about the whiskey, it's the people you share it with. So I'm gonna grab my $800 whiskey. Cheers and happy holidays.